Hey guys, what's going on? Got my little setup here, fixing to harvest a little bone broth. I probably should have added a little more water last night. This thing's been cooking for 4 days. 4 days, guys. Let's get this big old bone out of here. It's in the way. Let's just lay it over here on the bench. You got some of this bone marrow in here. It comes out. Just leave it in there. It's going to be right in your bottles. Yeah, just leave it right in there. So what we do here, get me a little canning funnel and put it in here. And I just dip her out. This is some very rich stuff here. Drink a pint of this a day. That's high enough. That's high enough. Yeah, that's high enough. You're going to get a big fat layer of oil on there. That is great. Nuke that. Put this stuff in the refrigerator. And you're going to take your spoon or whatever and bust up that big cake on the top. And put it in the nuke for, say, 2 minutes 30 seconds will be good. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll get this done here, but what I wanted to show you, my recovery's been going great, guys. I'm hearing, and I think it's because of my diet, carnivore diet. And if you guys have never tried this, and if you've got any health issues whatsoever, anything, dry skin, GERD, hypertension, the list goes on and on and on. Go on a diet that we were meant to eat, and that is carnivore diet. That's how the man designed you. He didn't design you to eat these box cereals, and all that stuff is just plain garbage. It's killing people by the millions. And it's so simple. It's stupid, okay? Yeah. So, stop listening to these fools. And most of them, your doctors, and I really get triggered with these doctors, because Big Pharma trained them, and Big Pharma did not incorporate any nutritional studies to speak of. They get about that much, from what I understand. They get huge stacks of paperwork how to pump down medicines, to sell you medications. Tons of info on that. So, it's disingenuous, the whole deal. It's like the guy running right now, this entire country is so disingenuous. It's sad. It really is a sad situation. But we're going to get through it. And this diet that I'm on, it's not really a diet, it's a lifestyle. Okay? It's the lifestyle our ancient ancestors were on. We hunted, we killed critters, we ate critters, okay? That's how we did it. Yes. So I'm coming along great with all my recovery. A lot of guys with this prostate removal, they have all kind of urinary problems, sexual function. Yeah. You're not going to make babies anymore after this, but after a prostate removal, okay, you're not making babies anymore, but by the time you need this operation, your baby making days were probably over anyway. So anyway, yeah, you will regain sexual function. So don't get puckered up on that deal, okay? So monitor your PSA, and if it's climbing above 4, get it figured out, okay? Get the biopsy and see where you're at, okay? And if it's a wait and see game, if that thing is running on a Gleason score from 3 to 4 in there, I would not call that a wait and see. I would tell them get it out. A lot of guys that are overweight and they don't think they can go through an operation like this physically, they will recommend the seeds, the radioactive seeds. But I've seen so many guys do that, and it didn't fare well for them. Had a family member pass away from it. Yeah. They kept playing with it, and he finally checked out. But he was also on a standard American diet where the body could not heal itself. I wanted to show you something that's kind of cool, that my witches, I've got 2 witches that I deal with at it's a specialty holistic shop that I go to. And these are some sweet ladies. I call them witches, but they're good witches, okay? They're not evil witches like, you know, Waters and Nancy, you know, and yeah, those are the bad witches, okay? And then I think there's another one out there recently, Harris Witch. Yeah, that one, Harris Witch. Yeah, those are the evil witches. They don't believe in God, and so how can they be good? You know, how can it be good if you don't believe in God, right? Okay. So, but I go to the 2 witches that I see, the good witches, they believe in God, okay? And they believe in Steve-O, because when I walk in, they run over and give me a big hug. That's how much they love old Steve-O. All right. I think because I spend a lot of money down there too. But anyway, here's what my witches gave me when they found out I was needing this operation. Check this out. Arnica montana, 6 times. Bruises or muscle soreness. There's 250 tablets in here. THYLANDS. Okay, that's the company. It was only $7.54. Actually, she gave me this bottle. There's a bunch left in here. What she said to do, what their directions are, you can take 4 tablets 4 times a day. And when I got home from surgery, she said, jump right on this when you come home from surgery, which I did. She said, you're going to be bruised all to heck if you don't take this stuff. So I did just what my good witch told me. And she said, do not touch these they're little white tablets. You see them? Little white tablets. Don't touch these with your fingers. Now this is good witch stuff telling me this now. And if a good witch tells you something, you better listen. She said, don't touch these with your fingers. Take 4 out and tickle them into this cap. Out of the bottle, put them in the cap. If you get extras, because a lot of times you chumble out 6 or so, that's fine. Take that capful and put them under your tongue. Yes. Do that 4 times a day. Guys, I did not have any bruising. The soreness has gone away. I had 0 bruising on all these blowholes they put through me. Yeah, they stick in like 1/2-inch pipes down through into my abdomen. I had no bruising, okay? Now, both good witches told me to get this stuff, because they're taking your prostate and they're severing it below the prostate, the urethra, because it runs through the prostate, and they're snipping it above. Then they're grabbing it with a robot claw and pulling it up, and they stitch it around to the bladder hole opening, okay? the prostate is no longer there. So the prostate helped control that urine flow, right? A little bit. But now it's gone. So now it's all up to the bladder action. So this is what they recommended. Terry Natural, bladder health, supports healthy bladder strength and function. And the main thing in this thing is Angelica. Angelica. And it says take 1 tablet. The Good Witch said start out with 2 tablets in the morning, 2 in the evening, and then switch to 1 tablet per day. This stuff, guys, I've had 0. I did for about a week. You're gonna well, actually more than that, for about 2 weeks or more after they pull the catheter, which is going to be in for 10 to 11 days. You need to put on a pad or something in there because you're going to be spotting blood. Blood's going to keep oozing there for quite a while. It's a few weeks. Mine just stopped a week ago, spotting blood. That's over with. I do not wear a pad at night. Controlled bladder, I maybe get up twice at night to urinate, and everything is working fine. I haven't had any leakage, anything. Utilizing what the girls told me to do, okay? So, and I think it's all because of my lifestyle and diet. I really do, guys. So, if you've got medical issues, and I don't care what it is, it could be skin cancer, it could be GERD, it could be toenail fungus, the list goes on and on, hair falling out, sex drive, you name it, your diet is it. And if you're on a high carb diet, you are screwing up. You are screwing up, and stop listening to the far left, because they promote this kind of stuff. They promote Big Pharma. Big Pharma is paying these people tons of money to play with you, okay? And they're pumping these ads on TV. They're driving us all flipping crazy with ads about pushing these drugs and thinking it's acceptable to be eating these pills like they're Halloween candy, okay? So get off the Halloween candy too. Go on a full carnivore diet. Go keto first. That incorporates vegetables. Look it up online. Go that route, all right? If you're going to hang in there with old Steve-O in the barn, building these boxes, getting in the field, working these bees, okay, that we love to do, you're not going to be able to do it if you're on a standard American diet. And you may do it for a while, but when you start bumping 70 years old, that ain't happening, okay? It ain't happening, all right? So we want you to keep going. We want you to be working bees all the way to your 100 and beyond, and you can do it, all right? That's Steve-O's tip of the day. And this bone broth, guys, is, it's God's medicine. It's God's food. Right here it is. Look at it. Look how beautiful that is. I'm telling you guys. Hey, I gotta keep on you. Gotta keep on you. Don't get around Hunter's crack pipe, and don't get on the crack, okay? Stay healthy and well, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.